I'm going to share with you some writing, and I wrote this by hand in 2019. Many chapters. This is basically some content that went in my second book. We're going to first talk about the paranormal. And some of these ideas are going to be new to some of you. To others, it's not new. And I think that we should contemplate what we do about it, how we protect ourselves, how we stay grounded, how we see the reality of what's taking place in our society, and make the proper connections. Because it's not just random mental illness. There's something very organized here, and there's a pattern here with the ways that people are flipping out and the types of violence that we're seeing. And then I'll talk a little bit about meditation in brief. And so by having some things already in writing, it keeps the message fairly grounded and centered. And it's a better place to close than just focus in on some recent crime news out of Portland, Oregon. So I have perceived for years that something could be attacking or targeting people energetically, but its source is likely beyond that which we understand. Such energetic changes in the magnetic field could make these experiences more likely. Maybe the changes in magnetism in a given area open up a portal, as well as perception, to worlds beyond ours. Whether it's a real paranormal occurrence or just a perception is not easily answered. Even people suffering from certain complications, including certain mental illnesses, appear baffled as to why they are experiencing such a breakdown. And it goes on and on. Ghost hunters have reported more activity on their recording devices during geomagnetic storms. Increased magnetism in areas where hauntings are known to occur may possibly activate the experiences of the shaking of the chair or other phenomena that is unexplained, including the heightened human perception capable of picking up the voices or other external paranormal stimuli. Somehow the energized field of the area is playing a key role, as well as the elevation or places of high or low magnetism. The veil seems thinner near the coastlines, as more hauntings seem to be reported there. Artificial technologies installed in modern cities might provoke symptoms similar to psychic attack. Our perceptions can result in waking up to other things sharing space with us. A state of ignorance as to how we respond to these changes can be problematic, even deadly, if it drives one to despair, suicide, wild drug usage, or other violent behavior. My goal is to connect the dots to help accelerate an understanding of these concepts or explanations for complex psychological problems. And the other thing that I want to say right now is that others can come along, discover my research and ideas, and develop their own extrapolations and theories as to how to help. What are the solutions? What are the solutions to them? What are the solutions for others or groups? It appears that the largest mental disturbances and thus behavior commonly occurs during these periods in the magnetism of an environment, whether it be naturally or unnaturally caused. Today's mental health field is currently handicapped in the sense that most don't have any understanding of where these sharp patterns and people flipping out are truly coming from. Violent crimes of certain types, especially those involving a group or a group mind, can often be seen during these changes in our reality from the microcosm to the macrocosm, local to the national to the international. The macro is expressed through the nation-state invasion of other countries and even civil wars. The micro is seen through the group bullying dynamic in everyday society, which takes place at times in very dark directions, even though it might only be a simple internet meme that later leads to political violence or witch hunts. This is a pattern of dark animalism which has always been there, responding to the world of modern technology, which is new for our species. Some might see these as normal expressions of life feeding on life. However, we are witnessing some extremely unmindful expressions of this as of late. Sudden rises of memes targeting people can eventually lead to hateful actions being taken against the targets unless there is a shift in consciousness going the other way or a receding of bad behavior. Social influencers and media can easily affect the mass group's minds, thinking, and behavior through modern technology. There are periods when society falls into authoritarianism and periods when society climbs slightly out of oppressive systems. Where do you see us right now in the cycle of freedom versus slavery? My writing back in 2019.